I enjoyed the experience, but I'm not sure if I want to put myself through that again. I think the real friend, the real supporter was Saisha for me. You kind of have to play some sort of a game to go through the whole journey of you in the jail. I feel like I was a misfit because I do have boundaries. As an individual, I forgot that Karan is the host of the show. Yes, he's my friend.
Hello and welcome to Telechakkar Mandana. This is Arshi Siddiqui, and it's amazing that now you are out and I'm getting to know a lot of things about you. Please tell me, how was your journey? We just loved you in LockUpp, honestly. The way you are, jitne real aap ho, the way you were in Big Boss, just like that you were in LockUpp, and everyone loved you, honestly. So how was your journey?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me on your channel. Second of all, again, thank you for giving me such a great compliment. I had a great time because the last time that I was in a reality show was many years ago, and Big Boss, and this experience was completely different. It was something new, and to be honest, I challenged myself to be in the show where it's a first season and everything is new, the new host and the new show, the new format. So I had a great time, and as you rightly mentioned, I'm always myself. It doesn't matter when I'm on the set of movie or when I'm on a Instagram or when I'm on a reality show. So yes, thank you so much for watching it, and I had a great time. It was a fantastic experience.
Amazing. If ever you feel like or you get a chance to go again in LockUpp, what will be your decision?
Well, that's a very tricky question. As much as I enjoyed the experience, but I'm not sure if I want to put myself through that again, because it's a real jail, it's a real jail, and it's something that you either kill or to be killed, to survive in the jail. But for now, I think I'm just gonna enjoy my experience, my first experience in lockdown, and you never know.
True. Who do you think really was a big support for you in the LockUpp? Because anyone can backstab anyone in the LockUpp.
I think the only real supporter in many aspects that I had was Saisha. The reason be that we know each other from before. I've worked with her before. I've worn her beautiful designs, and I think the real friend, the real supporter was Saisha for me, because many times she emotionally supported me, and many times when I wasn't sure if I'm doing something which is wrong or right, as a friend, she had my back. And she was really honest with me, and not only with me, I feel like Saisha is one of the person in the show where yes, she knows that she's there for the reality show and the game, but she hasn't forgotten the beautiful human that she is. Because what happened is that, as you mentioned, वो जगह का माहौल ये है कि सब लोग बस गेम खेलते हैं, and after a point, it's very difficult to remember who you are and to remember where is your boundaries. But someone like Saisha, I think throughout her being in the show, she has kept that. And many times also I told her, I said, listen, you're a person of the heart. So, be careful, because, when you are vulnerable and when you're so open, especially in a show like LockUpp, a lot of people, can use that against you. So definitely Saisha.
At least in such a chaotic situation, you found a friend, and that's amazing. Apart from that, Mandana, do you think that your approach towards LockUpp, the whole show, went wrong or backfired you? Because something similar we saw in Big Boss 9 as well, because you being real is everyone knows that. So was it at any point it backfired?
I can't say it backfired me, but see, for me, when they offered me to show, to myself, I thought that, okay, I've done a reality show before. I've stayed in a show for almost 115 days, right?
Yes.
So I thought this experience is going to be the same. But then the thing is, LockUpp, it's not like that show at all. And the thing is, you kind of have to play some sort of a game to go through the whole journey of you in the jail, right? And it's like a
Right.
real life when, let's say you are in a place like a jail, like a real jail,
Yeah.
you have to survive. It doesn't matter. You lie, you kick, you punch, you do whatever you want. That's how you survive, right? I feel
Yeah.
like I was a misfit because I do have boundaries. For me, there is a fine line where I stop. Just because I want to win the show, just because I wanted to stay longer, I wouldn't go to certain levels of playing the game. I'm not. It didn't really backfire me, being honest and being real, because in life it's the same thing. That's just who I am. That's just how I am. And in the show, the only backfire I can say is that I couldn't stay longer. I couldn't stay longer because it reached a point that I wasn't sure if I want to play the game and if I want to kind of cross my own boundaries. Yeah.
Correct. And what do you think about the fight with Karan Kundra, where he alleged that you're playing an emotional or with a women card?
Yeah. Well, to be honest, me and Karan, as I've said it also in the show, we are friends from before. And as I said to Karan as well, I said, whatever happened was in the heat of the moment, because at the end of the day, in a space like that, you feel like your friend is your supporter. But then as an individual, I forgot that Karan is the host of the show. Yes, he's my friend, but at that moment, he was doing his job. And it was wrong from my side to kind of step into his, area of being a host. And to be honest, all good and done. We spoke about it after, and I had a laugh about it. I said, I was like, I'm sorry, for a moment I forgot that you're not my friend. You are the jailer, and I'm here as an individual to play the game. So I think, and he's such an amazing host, and he has such a great understanding of the show. So he was like, what, all good and done. And I think it was just the heat of the moment. But as you know it, how social media and fans, they take it in another way and it becomes a huge thing. But all good and well in that department.
That's amazing. Mandana, tell me something. Who do you think is the mastermind? Since you said that you was a misfit in the show and you did not want it to cross any other boundaries, but then there are people in the lockup who are going and literally to another level to just win the show. So who do you think is the mastermind and can win as well?
I think there's two mastermind. One is Munawar and one is Payal. But then they both have such a extremely different ways of playing the game, right? Munawar is someone who, as we say it, PR se, very subtle, very what's it call it, a very shatter way, He makes you believe that you're doing it for your own good. While he's doing it, he's saying those words for his own benefit, right? That's how he's playing it. And I think that's a super smart and intelligent way of playing the game in LockUpp, because, he still has a lot of supporter, right? But still he's a very cut through, he cuts your throat in your sleep. And then the second one is Fire. She's very intelligent with how to move forward. She has understood the format of the show very well, and she's ready to go in any level to kind of be in the show and win the show. But then her way is very aggressive. It's very in a very aggressive way, she's trying to prove a point. And I feel like I'm definitely going to see both of them in finale, that's for sure. But I think by knowing the format of the show and how the whole show works, I would like to see Munawar as the winner.
Right. And also, since you have been in both the shows, and there are a lot of comparisons made with the Big Boss and LockUpp, who do you think is the better host at? Who do you think who better guided you, Salman Khan or Karan?
I think they both are fantastic hosts, and as I mentioned before, is that it's two completely different shows. Yes, there is going to be a lot of comparison because they both are reality shows, but then as a woman, Kangana is doing fabulous job. She's she is what the show is, being a woman house power. She is one of those artists that she never stopped talking about what's happening in our society and what's her opinion. She takes a very strong stand when it comes to the woman as an artist, right? And then we
Right.
have Salman Khan the other side, where he's been hosting the show, and the show has become Big Boss because of him. And he's powerhouse, he's a star, and because of the movies that he does, because of the good human being that he is, people love
Correct.
him. So I definitely, with 100%, I say that both are doing amazing job. And
Yes.
I'm very happy to see there is a new reality show where it's hosted by a woman. And believe me, it's a really tough position that she has taken. It's really tough to be in a place where you're sitting there at the studio and there is so much going on, and she's very fair to everyone.
Yes. Lastly, Vandana, please tell me, where are we gonna see you next after lockup? What are your upcoming plans for the upcoming projects? What is in the kitty? What is going to happen?
So, well, I finished shooting for 2 projects in lockdown.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is one movie which the trailer is out, and the name is Thar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the trailer is out. I have a guest appearance in that film, which I'm looking forward, because I had an amazing time to shoot with this project and with our director and the entire cast and the crew. So
Yeah.
that's going to be releasing on 6 May. I've shot another web series with Endemol, and I believe they're going to announce the date very soon. So that's 2 things that you're going to see me in a very soon date coming. And besides that, I've written a small short film, and
Wow.
yeah, so right now I'm working on the dates that when I can travel for the shooting of the film, and I'm going to be filming it myself. So
Amazing, amazing. That's a great news.
yeah, it gives me a lot of chills and a lot of goosebumps to talk about it, because it's the first time I've written something, and it has taken me almost 2 years to write this piece. It's a short film, but I'm really proud of it, and we're going to be shooting it soon. So that's the next thing I'm working on. Yeah.
Congratulations and all the best. And I just hope good for the baby step that you have taken in your life. It's amazing. And lastly, what is that unexplored version of Mandana that a director or a producer should explore in Mandana, or the craft that she has?
I think the fact that a lot of people say that your weakness is your Hindi, and
Yeah.
the accent that you have. I feel like I have proved one thing in India, and that is I'm a hardworking person, and I'm an artist. I'm ready to take up challenge. I'm ready to put myself on a platter and be like, okay, guys, what do you have for me? Please challenge me. And I think I've shown that with the kind of a project that I've taken. Even LockUpp, for me was a huge risk to take, and for me, I wanted to challenge myself. So I would request the directors and the producer to give me a little bit more of a credit for hanging around in this country and being around for so long, and have a little bit more trust in me, because I feel like sometimes, people like me who are ready to challenge themselves, who are ready to work hard, and who are ready to adapt to whatever I have to adapt, right? I think that's one request that I have from everyone. And the last thing is that I'm not going anywhere. India is my home. India has given me so much love, so much of support. I've literally have grown up in India, because when I came here, I was only 22 years old as a model, and I've been around since then. I had my ups and downs, but then India is home for me, and yeah, so I'm here to stay. I'm not going anywhere.
Lastly, a message that you would like to give to the fans and the viewers.
So first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody who has voted for me and who has watched LockUpp. And I hope I haven't disappointed my fans, because my fans, they know me for the real Mandana, for the person that I am, and for the badass person that I am in life. And I hope I haven't disappointed them by getting out of LockUpp. because it was something that I didn't want to prove me being badass by kind of crossing my own boundaries. And thank you so much for the love and support as always. And keep watching me because there is no stopping at this space.
Amazing. Thank you, Mandana, for giving us time. We love this conversation and you too. And we hope to join again in future. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for having this conversation, and have a great day.
Know all about the Tele world by subscribing to Telechucker's YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated to our new videos.